Gearspace, this is Nicholas from SoundForce at Superbooth 2023, and this year I'm here to show you the new eurorack module that keeps on developing the Euro range of Juno style modules. I have two mChorus module, a small one in 4 HP with the classic 3 modes, stereo input, stereo output, and the big one with the same modes, as well as a manual mode where you can change the frequency, shape of the internal LFO, but also the depth of modulation. On all the modes you can change the mix, and you also have an external mode where you can use an external LFO to modulate the BBD delays and create the chorus effect. What's good to know is that in mode 1 and 2, which you can activate by pressing them at the same time, you can cycle with the off switch between 4 different 1+2 modes, 2 for the Juno 60, 2 for the Juno 6, and for each of those there's 1 in mono, 1 in stereo. There's on the big one a mix input, so a manual mix and also a CV mix input, and this is all analog, so you can actually modulate this pretty aggressively and have even wider sound by switching between the mono source and the BBD chorus stereo source. So the audio path on each module is completely analog. It's the same as the original circuit. Well, a new technical implementation on this module is that the driving of the BBD delays are using a microcontroller, and that's why I can now read CVs, put it into the microcontroller, and then influence the driver signals of the BBD chips. There's, what else can I tell you? Of course, there's rate and depth manual control. That's for the MIDI mode, the manual mode. You have both, so how much do you want to modulate the delays? The time is the start delay time. The depth is how much you want to modulate around that start delay time. And the rate is the frequency of the LFO that's modulating the delay times. Yes, I think that's all I wanted to tell you about this. We can now switch to a little demo where I will let you hear the basic modes, the manual modes, and you will see that the manual modes actually can make this thing sound absolutely not pretty and cute anymore like the original chorus. You can still do that with 1 and 2. And in 1 and 2, by the way, only the mix control is active. All the other controls are inactive, so it's really kind of a preset. And in manual mode, at really high frequency, you can make something quite noisy, but still interesting and different, which brings you actually more functionality than the small one, if that's something you want, and if you have the space for it. The small module is going to be about 200 euros, including VAT, and the big one, 300 euros. Right, so let's switch to the demo to see how it sounds like.